Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here this Sunday, just past afternoon now, for Hibike Euphonium, episode 2. Last week we watched episode 1 and it was freaking amazing, really beautiful, like stunningly beautiful, every frame just gorgeous, and introduced us to our main character and a couple of other girls who are all interested in their own ways in joining the wind ensemble. What I expect we'll address this episode is what we built up to as the sort of cliffhanger on the first episode, which was, I believe her name is Reina Kosaka. That might be totally wrong. Rina? Fuck. Other girl, the one who she was in a wind ensemble with, in her previous school. And who seems very, very driven and more competitive and more serious about this whole wind ensemble thing than Kumiko does. So, Kumiko's going to go and confront her. We'll have to see what her goal is in doing so and how it plays out, how it turns out. I'm just really excited to see where the show goes from here and just get more of the goodness, because that first episode was really technically impressive and like emotionally potent and had the feeling of a really good show. So let's watch more of the really good show, shall we? I've got Hibike episode 2 up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video as usual. There will be picture-in-picture versions with the video up there in the corner, down there in the description. Timer-based version will be on YouTube as usual. It'll have discussion at the end and a beep beep timer at the beginning, and that beep beep timer will go right here. Little bits and pieces from the last episode, yeah. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have to find out about that guy, and there's so much stuff going on. It is Reina, okay. Damn it, KyoAni, why are you so good at what you do? Yeah, so he's gonna be conducting. Oh. Yeah, it'll be great. It's all good. Easy peasy. Just a little bit. Mm. Come on, come on. Uh-huh. Yeah. So Nice to meet you, Euphonium. Okay. Oh, that just makes it worse. She didn't seem... Hmm. Still. Well, you feel weird about it, right? Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Why am I all yawny? Mmm. So you just sort of fell into that position. She always sort of goes with the flow, you know? Uh-huh. What is it? Is it a different kind of mouthpiece? Will she end up playing the UFO too? Or something similar? Letting the skirt down a little bit. Is that the guy? Okay. Hi. Oh. Ooh, cool. This is for us too. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. So there are blue scarves, red scarves, and they're saying the first years. So I'm thinking green is third year, blue is second year. Okay. Nice. Mm-hmm. No. Don't tell anyone I used to play the euphonium. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Forever. And ever. I brought notes. Perfect. Yep. We don't have one right now? Hey, so about that, we got this girl. Her name is Sapphire. Oh, she's from a famous place? Of course. Yeah, me too. Cool. Come on, baby. She's gonna end up back at the Euphoniums for sure. Okay. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Yeah, you're kind of stuck right now. Mm-hmm. Low key. That does describe her. Got her. Liar. Totally inconspicuous. Who dat? Is that Reyna? Yep. It's real good. Yep. Uh-huh. She reminds me of Mio a little bit. Get her on the tuba. Yeah. Yeah. Need bigger lungs. Smart girl. Too smart. Sure you were. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shut up! It's a bit loose. Oh, it won't fit there. I wonder where it goes. It's a perfect fit, Cinderella style. Yep, exactly. Glass slipper. Perfect. Too late. Good luck with that. Ah, hi. Mmm. Oh, they know each other. Oh. She's gonna reveal about the UFO, about her past. Oh, damn it. Ah, interesting. Yeah, let's have a little talk. Hmm. Hmm. Makes sense. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hi. Move, bitch. Get out the way. All right. Hmm? Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Okay. Who is that voice actor? Yeah, who is this guy? Compete in nationals. Cool. Taki. There he is. Why not? Okay, it's too long a list. I can't go through this. So, cross that out. Not that goal. Okay. Get what you want out of it. Okay. Very cool. Choose what you want your goal to be. And then we can be satisfied by hitting it. Okay. Are we gonna frame it as a dichotomy? Like either we compete and go hard? Yeah. Reina, right? But if you start out with that goal, then there's no going back on it. You know? Wow. That was fast. Hi. 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 Undecided, sort of going with the flow. Low key, right? Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Hmm. Wow, that's pretty. Shuichi? Oh. Aoi-chan? Hi. Let's talk about it. Sometimes you can't help that. Hmm. I think that might be different. Might be a little bit different this time. Choices? Hmm. 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 Easier to avoid conflict than to say what you really want. Hmm. An alibi. Like an excuse for when I don't put all of my effort in. Hmm. Yeah, and she's at the end of her high school journey. Ah, neither do I. I don't know. There's a sadness to it. Well, she knows who you are. I don't think she thinks about it as much as you do. Hmm. I feel like they're gonna grow and become much better friends. Ah, it is Rohan. Okay, so I was really curious about Taki's VA. It's Takahiro Sakurai, who's been in a lot of things. He's the teacher in Sangatsu. Uh, uh, he's Oshino Meme. Um, he's Suzaku Kurugi. Let me see. There was one more that was a big one. I think I just passed it and I forgot it. Whatever. Oh, he's Rohan. Rohan Kishibe. And Reagan and lots of things. Many things. It's no wonder that I recognize him. He's one of the most prolific VAs working in the industry right now. So, okay, makes perfect sense. This episode was cool. We got an introduction to instruments. She has ended up playing the Youth, which is exactly what we expected. Or at least what I expected. This little moment where she has her. I love these like fantasies about how it could go things, and I hope that it comes back as a sort of a running thing for her. We got a lot of additional characterization for Kumiko. There were a couple of lines that stood out to me. Um, when she's referred to as Loki, and that is, I think that's sort of a pun about the UFO, and her as well. Um, that she goes with the flow. Uh, it's demonstrated when she doesn't vote, when she goes along with just playing the euphonium because she's asked to. Um, everything. She goes with the flow and lets things happen the way that they happen. Doesn't seem at this point like a protagonist with a driven goal. It's more that she's going to find that. It's like as she goes with the flow, she'll figure out where she wants to actually be, which is pretty cool. The episode is gorgeous again. Everything that I said in the last episode about production carries over here, and then some. Like these shiny metallic instruments, the detail on just drawing the instruments and moving them around is nuts. I would almost expect them to go CG with that because they're complicated, solid objects. They're complex. This little moment with the perfect fit glass slipper Cinderella moment. It's great. It's fantastic. Meeting this other girl, Oe-chan, is interesting. She's very cute. Every girl that we've met so far has been super cute. Taki's an interesting one. He seems like a really cool guy, and I love the way that he's begun addressing competition. Like I'm not going to force you into a specific goal from the outset. You guys get to choose this, and it's more important when you choose your own goals. You're more likely to follow up on them when you choose them yourself and make a pact with yourself to get there. So now that they've voted, that's the flow. The flow is we're going to compete at nationals. We're going to get there. And that means that Kumiko doesn't have the excuse that she did before. She doesn't have the ability to say, well, nobody really expected us to get there, or we weren't really trying to get to nationals or anything. You know, it's fine if we don't. Now they're stuck. They're stuck with this goal. And it's risky to do that because it means that if you fall short, you know it, and there's nothing to fall back on. No alibi, if you will. And that's what I think that Aoi-chan meant by an alibi. She wanted something to fall back on if they don't make it. The idea that she'd never thought that they were going to make it in the first place, and so it will hurt less. That's what I pull from it anyway. I'm not sure. Well, this was a cool episode. Not much changed during this episode, though. I think what changed was an attitude swap, or just a slight alteration in Kumiko's attitude. Mostly in terms of not being nervous about her relationship with Reina anymore. And I think that this is the starting point. And for that reason, I'm going to watch one more episode. But first, I got to take a quick break, so I'll be right back. And then we'll get into episode 3 of Hibike Euphonium. I was only going to do episode 2 because it's been a long day, but I want one more in me. So let's watch one more. Anyway, I'll see you in just a minute to do that. Peace. All right, I'm back and I am ready to get into Hibike Euphonium episode 3. So let's do it. Beep beep timer will go right here. Oh. I love that scene with the water. Reminds me of one of the Sangatsu OPs. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So how far from last episode are we now? I assume just a couple of days. The first ensemble. Okay. So we might actually get something of a performance. Okay. Hmm. That makes sense. So Brass ends up outside? Yeah. Okay, so the whole base section. 3-3. Sanen Sangumi. Hmm. Yeah, it's tough to learn to breathe with your diaphragm. Mm. 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 A partner being an instrument? Cool. The big boxes. Bingo. Beautiful. Yeah. Look at them all. Yeah. Hi. Home base. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tubacabra. Nice. All right. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Okay. Okay. Who's Natsuki? Hmm. So to get all of the pieces together, well, it's just a test, just a bar they have to cross. Goto's just like, ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Steps. Oh, what does she want? A comb base kun? Does that exist? And she's gone. Ah. Neither of them bringing the instruments with them. You just gotta learn it. Calluses. Hmm. Hmm. Hi, sis. Indeed. Hmm. Bit of distance there. Hmm. Hmm. Is she the one who didn't show up last time? Hmm. What happened? Something crushing? Defeat? Damn. Hmm. Have him come. So tell Taki that we're ready as an ensemble, but they're not. That's cool. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be terrible. Ooh, they did use CG for the instruments there. Oh shit. We're not there yet, huh? Hmm. Wants to break them up and get them to all Y'all need to work. Y'all need a lot of work. Ooh, he got eye dots. Yeah. Oh, savage. Taki. He's not gonna mess around. He's not gonna be nice just to be nice. With that attitude, you're not gonna get good enough. And have you ever done well there? Smart. I love her. That's the thing, not all the groups are actually practicing. Or taking it very seriously. F burger. Hmm. Isn't Reyna a horn? Something's got to change. Or no, she's a trumpet. What happened last year? Oh, hi. Hmm. And I love it. Oh. What? Hmm. So there's Reyna. How does she feel about all this? God, that hair animation. Yeah, you guys gotta get in the robot. I mean, concert hall. Hmm. Is that Reina? Yep. Hmm. That's awesome. Okay. Awesome. This was an awesome episode. Now we're digging into the what is everybody dealing with? What is everybody else's motivation? And what are the obstacles within the club already that we have to overcome? Along with finding our instruments and getting together and finding out that they're not good enough yet. Isn't that the most perfect thing for a club to find out? That you're not good enough, and if you think you are, you're arrogant. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so at about 1310 or so, there's a scene. Yeah, here, right there. I think at least this one and this one are CG. Yeah. Yep. Just from the way they move. But otherwise, everything is 2D. Almost everything. Almost. Fuck, this show looks good. Like, I'm gonna just say that, like, every time. Goddamn, the show, it looks so good. How? Kyoani, how? How you do this? consistently. Man, we got a real emotional moment for Reina of all people, who has been almost silent and to the side up until this point. But here, she is the one who plays, who goes on playing. And the feeling that I get from it is that she's the one who inspires everyone else to do the same, to practice regardless of what the higher ups in the hierarchy want. But this moment here where she just stands there for a second and then screams. And we pull out really fast. That's cool. That's so cool. This is a slow show. There's not a lot happening. We're just slowly going through, getting to know everybody, and figuring out what the club's dynamic will be. This is so good. Alright, my brain feels like mush at this point, so I'm gonna just stop talking. These episodes were great. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'm gonna call it for the day because, as I said, my brain is kind of turning into mush. It's been a long day already. A lot of shows watched, but this was an awesome pair of episodes. I'm definitely glad that I watched two, because it feels like a little bit more of a complete picture. And now we've gotten through the 3-episode rule on Hibike, and my opinion of it from episode 1 has not changed very much. If anything, it's just deepened and become more intricate. There are a lot of things that remind me on a surface level of K-On!, like the conversation that they have about the Sun Fest or whatever it is, reminds me a lot of the K-On! Girls talking about upcoming school festivals and stuff like that. But lots of little interesting moments. Oh, there was one moment I wanted to look at again, just a little bit. It's when she comes home, everything is framed to divide her from her sister. Like, when we frame them here, there's this section of wall that's of a different color that very clearly divides them, splits them half and half across the screen. And then when we see their feet, it's the euphonium in the case that divides them. And also, she's up a step. I don't know if this is actually intentional symbolism or anything, but it reads to me like her sister is above and beyond her, and if she wants to catch up, she would have to catch up. But lots of little intricacies. She blows her first note, which is fantastic. I love that she gets this little cute face. Oh, I love her so much. I want one. I want one. And then the eye catch cards, I guess, are going to be different sections with the sound of those sections, which is pretty cool. And yeah, they're not good enough. They are not practicing enough. They're not working hard enough. And what we find out is that there seems to be something that happened last year, something in the past, which Goto hints at, that caused the serious second years to leave, and most of them at least. So most of the second years that remain are slackers who just want to be in the club and not have to deal with stuff, which is a huge problem because that majorly brings down the curve, and ensemble music is harmonic. Like, one thing out of place, one person missing their notes is going to make the whole thing sound like shit. So that's terrible that there are a bunch of second years who aren't giving it their all, and we can see how somebody, especially someone like Reina, who is serious about this, would be pissed off about that and maybe go and play some trumpet and then scream out into the open, because she's putting in the work and the people around her are not, and there's nothing worse than that. It's the worst feeling, and I mean, if you've ever lived with roommates and been doing the dishes, you know that feeling. You're like, God damn it, I am putting in all the work. Why don't my roommates do the dishes? It's that same kind of vibe, you know? It's like, why doesn't everyone else in this club put their all in? And it's also something that was expressed and explored a lot in Sangatsu. The idea that Kiriyama is putting his all into shogi, and that his opponents have a duty to at least do the same, even if they aren't going to be able to beat him regardless. There's something infuriating about competing with or against someone who isn't giving it the same amount of effort that you are. Sucks. This show's real cute. The characters are great, and I'm not just saying character designs at this point, because it's building into deep characterization, and it's great. I can't wait for more characterization on Reina, and to see how she and Kumiko develop. And I'm going to guess that they're going to end up being kind of foils of each other, because if my guess and / assumptions about Kumiko's character as being someone who's sort of easygoing, go with the flow, are correct, then Reina is her opposite. She's driven, and then they can act as foils and learn from each other, and that could be really interesting. Everybody got respect points in this episode, or almost everybody. Reina got respect points for the playing and the screaming. And Taki got some respect points for not taking any shit. Everybody got respect points. It was great. Great episode. Great pair of episodes. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Hibike. I hope you've enjoyed it as much or more than I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one. Don't know how many I'll watch. I'll watch an episode or two, and that'll be next week. So, see you there. Peace.